Namaskar. Good morning, everyone. I wish to congratulate and give warm greetings to all the teachers today on International Teachers' Day, 5th of October. I want to reach out especially to the teachers, applauding them for the work they have done till today, because of which the world is where it is, successful, elevated, and it is so powerful today. It has never been so in history. Yet at the same time, this world today is sitting on a volcano which could erupt any moment. So we have to be prepared to make it a peaceful place, a desirable place, a safe place for all of us to stay. And I'm very thankful to UP, United Nations Association, for floating a theme which is so relevant today. In fact, the most relevant concept that is around. It says here that we need to talk about the teachers we need, the education we want, and the global imperative to reverse the teacher shortage. So let us begin with teachers' need. We need teachers who are compassionate, and they have always been so. Down the history lane we see most of the teachers, especially of the continent, of the East, and now even of the West, they have done commendable work. And yet we need to make a little bit of shift, because we can't concentrate only on materialism. The modern technological skill needs to be clubbed with the kind of education that's going to promote the intellectual traditions, the so-called Upanishadic skills. Because apart from expertise in their given field, we need people who are compassionate, who can exude love. The exuberance from their personality should be of faith, not of fear, of companionship, not of competition, and that the teachers are able to provide to the youth. The youth can be reached at the heart only by the teacher. So far we have dealt with the youth, we have improved their skills, they have become better administrators and educators and politicians and warriors, and in whichever field they have been, they have excelled. But now we need to make our students, the youngsters, convert them, in fact, into noble human beings. Human values are very important and they are lacking in the modern world. So we need to focus on that. So our education system needs to focus on that. I've been asked to give my experiences. I have retired as a principal of a post-degree college, and I have spent 57 years teaching in higher education, being an octogenarian. Over 70 years, when I was a small kid in the nursery, I remember the sisters that used to teach us were so, they are sort of stuck in the mind. Teachers last for eternity. When they spoke, it was like soft cotton, sweet candy. And such was the impression they made on our hearts and minds that it lingers till date. Similarly, I have had the privilege of being a favorite teacher of all the students. The moment you enter into the class, the students, they laud you. You can see it in their eyes. They gleam. The smiles make it all say. So you have to be an expert in your own field. That is the first requisite of being a good teacher. And then you are compelled to perform to perfection. So I wish all teachers well, and I wish that they have a bright future. Robert Frost, the American poet, had said, "I am not a teacher, I am an awakener." You see this word, awaken. Even our Eastern philosopher, the saint, Swami Vivekananda had said, "Arise and awake." Rising alone is not sufficient. Even the Nazis, the terrorists, they are arisen. They are learned people, they have disciplined people, they have got the knowledge of the art they are trained in, but they are not wise. So education is not only learning, it has to impart wisdom. And that is my take on education, that we need an education where we reach out to the people, to the young minds, and tell them that earning a livelihood is okay, fine, it is imperative, you have to do it. But apart from that, learn to be good human beings. You have to have gratitude, you have to have brotherhood, you have to have compassion, and all these qualities come once somebody at the other end of the table is able to inspire you. So the teachers need to inspire the students. Having said that, I would like to make an appeal to the community, whoever is in charge of appointing teachers or taking care of them, that they should see to it that the new generation who will convert into teachers a few years later need to be trained. We have to train them. Let apart from the syllabus and the curriculum, there is much more. The education system needs to be holistic, all comprehensive. All aspects of humanity, the need of the day needs to be discussed, and the teacher should be able to impress upon the student that this is what they need to do. I tell you, the students are so receptive, they are so loving. It only needs a teacher to inspire them. They are like, we have got a bunch of live wire. It only needs to be grounded. So let us move ahead. And I thank UP, United Nations Association, for floating this theme, and I congratulate them for that. And I hope all of us, the teachers, will be able to contribute to it and make the intentions known to everybody in society, that the teachers are willing to help in whichever way is required. So and this has got a universal dimension. It is not limited to any particular sect or creed or nation, but humanity needs to be addressed to in these days. And thank you very much. I wish everybody well, and especially UP UN Association. A big thanks to you. Namaskar.